You always hear us say in Aikidoflow that we try stuff out. If you don't test stuff out yourself, then you don't really know whether or not it works for you. We have learned over many years of training that we need to find what works for us. So I thought you might be interested in this video. This is me testing out how to do Aikido with a belt. I've had a couple of comments asking about whether or not Aikido did work with a belt. So I got Andre and Azu together and we decided to try it out. Let's have a look and see how it all turned out. Now, the first technique we're going to be having a look at is an Airman Aggie. Now, it's an Airman Aggie with a belt, which is quite interesting. Now, this is quite a fast technique once again. So we're going to slow this right down. So as I'm coming in, I'm catching the arm. I'm not interested in anything else. I'm just interested in catching it and locking it. I do a quick hand changeover and then I begin to spin on the spot. And I still have the arm pinned on the other side. And as I turn around, my elbow ends up underneath his chin and then I circle it. So it goes up slightly and then it begins to circle downwards, which again collapses him. This next one is like a choke hold. Now I'm deflecting with the belt and then moving over, hooking around his neck and spinning round once again and sinking when I'm behind him, which obviously pulls him back and down. This is something that you see in the movies a lot. Now, after doing this quite a few times, I don't like the fact that I have to lean right over to get the belt over Azu's neck, and it just seemed to take too long. So I have to say this isn't a technique that I actually really liked. Now this is very similar to the last technique, and it's actually a Shear Maggie. Again, very, very quick. I am deflecting with my arm, spinning the belt out so it hooks as I'm turning. And his arm is actually locked now in the belt. I'm actually turning it and pulling him through. This is pretty effective. I actually like this version. I think the key here really is that once I have the arm locked or the wrist locked, I begin spinning almost straight away, and so there's no pause whatsoever. That doesn't really allow the attacker a chance to do anything to you or punch anything because you are in constant motion. So I think this specific version of this works really well. I really like it. Well, as you can see, kind of turned out okay. That one leaning over, you could see that I didn't really like that. It just took too much time. Techniques in Aikido need to be fluid. You can't be leaning over to do something. It just has to be just part of the way that you are moving in a fluid way. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments. Do you like these kind of things? Do you like looking into the way that we're working and what we're doing? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you on the next video.